It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan.
Welcome back. So now we're gonna dabble in the Forest of the Fallen Giants here. So I don't know if I don't have my cat ring. Now going down here, you've got to be careful because there is I think there's a spear guy on your left. And there's also a spear guy on your right. But you want to get him that's on the floor first. And then you want to deal with this guy after. Oh, it's pissing me off. You can get behind them, but obviously I didn't do so. You can go across here. There's a guy here. Probably not worth going over here yet. He's going to get up. He didn't want us, so we're just going to kill him to show you that he weren't just a dead person. You can't get in here without the key. So it leaves you with only one option, and that's to go down this way. So there's nothing through that fog door, you'll be glad to know, but there is a guy down here. It's on the floor. I do like this halberd. It's a very good weapon. So what you want to get rid of here is your right hand side. There's lots of archers and stuff. So on your right hand side is the main thing you're wanting to pick off here. Got this guy first. Take him out first. In with the other archers. At this point, I didn't really have any ranged combat, so I'm gonna try and do it without the ranged combat. Oh, didn't need to fall down there. There's a guy on there if you do fall down there. If you get close enough, he'll come at you anyway. So there's an archer there as well, so you need to keep your eye out for him. So there's two archers that are trying to get you off here. So I'm back up on the top bit now. I'm just going to show you the way you should have fallen down. So if you jump this way, you'd fall on there. And you can fall down that way. And you shouldn't get hurt. Then you can go down here, and there's only one item, but it is an upgrade item, so it's worth getting. You do go to the other side of that gate. So after that, like I say, I'm not going to take out these archers because that's what I would have to do. Obviously, so you receive a lot more damage than me. Jump across here, there's another archer there that's going to fire at you. And down here. So this is the ladder that will lead you up to this guy. So if it's been pissing you off and you've been getting shot at quite a lot of times, this is your time for revenge now. Especially if you don't have any range combat. So yeah, that's coming down. That means I've got to go all the way around again and jump down. But that's a little to my problems really. So yeah, watch out for the boulder. I think that's the only boulder, but I actually did get hit by that boulder in the first attempt. There shouldn't be another one. At least I'm hoping not. I don't know actually who throws the boulder. The guy that actually died. This guy will give you the key to the house, this locked house of Marijuana.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm navigating. Why can't... Well, when
I'm not going to listen to him because it's just going to waste time.
Yeah, wait. Then what?
If you just exhaust his dialogue, it should just give you it.
What a joy to meet
There
a
you go, you got the key.
Oh, but I would not... No, I can't be certain. Something about...
Yeah, if you exhaust it, he'll probably...
I'll be back in Majula soon. Perhaps
there you
we will
go.
meet...
So he'll go back to Majula now. So the only way back across is the ladder way. I can't remember how to get back up now. There's a guy somewhere here with an item. Torch. When I started off this game, I was wondering how many torches I would need and stuff. Yeah, I don't think there's any way for me to get back across now. Oh no, there is. I can get over there. Yeah, but you get plenty of torches, so I won't worry about farming any torches. You don't really need them so much, only on the odd few occasions. So here you've got a turtle guy. Now this turtle guy, yeah, he's pretty devastating. The best thing to do is to try and get him to blow himself up. If he hits one of these barrels, it's going to blow himself to smithereens. I'm going to try it. No. Yeah. So he can get killed like that, obviously. I'm not going to piss about with him. But I died quite a lot of times trying to get him, because obviously his barrels killed me, and I didn't want to use human effigies either, because I was just going to lose more health. So this guy who was firing at you before, you can now get him back. And there's this guy up here. If you've got ranged attack, then you're in a good position. I ain't got much choice here, but if you do leave the archers to come and get you, they will shoot that and blow it up. I don't have much choice, I'm going to have to blow it up myself. And there you go. And that leads you back into where the bonfire is, the second bonfire. Guy down there. Also, there's a Etus Flask up here. Now, there's a guy called the Pursuer. He will appear when you come up here. What you want to do is run away and disappear. He won't come down to get you. He'll just disappear. Because we're going to face him later. He's not really someone that you want to be. Right, all the guys now in here will be coming at you. There were an order that I sort of attacked these guys at. Obviously I'm that powerful now that they aren't going to do a right lot of damage to me. The thing that you'll struggle with the most is your human effigies. Obviously every time you die your life goes lower. So there's your Etus Flask there. Shard. So that'll be upgraded. And I do believe that's it up here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go down here, and you are welcome to upgrade your Etus Flashback as marijuana, so if you choose to do so. So I picked these guys off as quick as I could when I went in here. Just go like that and you should fire. Oh. He's new. But we'll face you if you want to. That's the move that really does my head in on this game, because I don't think it should be allowed. Alright, you get stuck by them boxes, and I'm going to do you with my arrow there. Like I say, you weren't there in the first instance, so... There's another one as well. So I don't know how these guys have died, really. Careful, because there will be, I think there's two more guys. I'm pretty certain. Yeah, there is. There's a lot more guys than what I remember. although they got me by surprise, these guys. Remember, I'm on a +1. There were only 3 guys in here originally, so you won't have to worry about anyone else. So I think that's it for now anyway. So we'll go down this ladder. And if you do have the Ferrous Lockstone, this is the first Ferrous Lockstone store. And if you do use it, you should. There's a few chests in here. None of these should be mimicked. Useful materials there. And that ring is actually quite a good ring. It actually increases your stamina recovery speed, so it's worth having. In this place you've got 3 guys that should be in here. It's not open from this side. Someone's opened it. You want to pick off these guys first rather than the guy with the shield, because they're going to be straight attacking you, where the guy with the shield will just block. He will attack you, but it's slower that it's got a shield. Rubbish in that chest. So there shouldn't be anything else in here apart from a chest, I believe. Yeah. Life ring. I'm going to try and cover every single item on the game. It's not going to be an easy task, but I will try and cover them all. Some stuff you can't guess till NG plus and NG plus plus, so this guy is one of the dodgiest bastards you'll ever meet on the game.
Hello there. Travelling all at... Well, I hope you have a Oh, hogwash. My name is Peck. Be careful out there. There's talk of unsavory bandit. Oh yes, you be cautious. There's treasure in there for certain, at the entrance. I saw the same design earlier. I was with this warrior, you see. The rather brusque fellow tried to swipe the loot for himself, but it trapped him inside. I still have the gent's ring. I do hope he wasn't harmed. I'll leave this one to you.
So he tells you to do it and go in, but whatever you do, you don't want to go through this gate, because not only does it close this gate after, and you'll lose your souls on the other side of it, but you just get ambushed when you go inside by a lot of guys that are in there. Right, so if you fire one of these at the centre one, that should blow up all them guys around there. It'll save you a lot of effort. Tries to leave him alive, that guy. 2 guys up there, but until you get any ranged sort of attacks, you can't really get them. I will, because I can't be bothered with either of them. So they're both gonna die. Really? You can kill these guys, they are slow. But if they do get you, they will get you, and I'm going to get you. So these guys, this is actually a giant tree, it's a memory. But we're not going to go into this tree at the moment. We are going to kill them guys because no one wants getting killed. That's all that's down there, but there's these ladders up here. So if you don't have any ranged attacks and them archers are pissing you off, you can come down here, but you've got to be very careful with coming down this way. Do not drop down this side. I wouldn't advise it. Although I'd advise jumping down that side, not the other side. There's an item up there and I'm going to have to try and get it. I'm going to have to go all the way back around. I don't know where that guy came from, because I was sure if it was everyone. So at some point I might have to actually switch my weapon, because it's starting. If you see the little red bar below my weapon on the right side there, you'll see that my weapon's getting quite low down. So I want to try and jump back over so I don't have to climb back up them ladders. Then we just want to go up this way. So this is the back route. But you will get ambushed if you go directly through there, so you don't want to. And then there's these guys that would ambush you, well, we're going to take them from the rear. So here, you will see a guy there. So if you have got ranged, any ranged attack, it's a good time to use it. Obviously this is much easier for me. I don't use this sword loads because it wears down pretty easy, that's the worst thing about it. But it's a very good sword. So if you go down here now, in fact I'm going to wait a second because I'm going to show you the secret that's in here first. So press the button, this door opens. Now I was a warrior on my first playthrough, but I wanted to have sorceries and I wanted to get up there and I wanted to be a sorcerer mainly, but the strength did help me start off with. But this is actually, if first catalyst, sorcerer's staff. So if you do want to be a sorcerer, that is the first place where you get a staff. And I did use that staff until I got this staff of wisdom, which is the best staff in the game. So look, it's being closed. I can't get out there now. Someone's closed it. I don't know who has closed it, but I can't get out. But that's what would have happened if you'd come through that way. But the only problem being that everyone's going to ambush you at the same time.
Well, I see you managed to escape. I hope that brave warrior didn't come a cropper either. Be careful out there. There's talk of unsavory bandits. Oh. It allows undead to call out for help to one. With luck. Well, be careful.
So he'll allow, you can get help from him now. So that's the whole area covered. So what's left now is we can go through this side, and this is probably the easier part of the area, I would say. There will be Guy, I imagine. So you can lure him in if you like. Behind that wheelbarrow there is there's one of them turtle guys, so just keep that in mind. So I'm just going to kill him. It's a good place. You need to get up levels before you can sort of do this first area. I spent a lot of time getting up levels around this area. So the only thing that's left around here now is if you go up to this place. But you don't want to go too far because you get people coming from above. And they're going to drop off the edge now. And they're going to come after you. Got a thing about ambushing you here, and see, this sword is a very good sword, especially because I'm a magic, I'm a sorcerer, so it's good for a sorcerer. So that should be it. There shouldn't be anyone else there. It should allow you to get up to the top of here just to pick up. Now that halberd there would be a good weapon to have at this point in the game. It would probably last you until you get this halberd that I've got, and I would suggest getting this because this is a very good halberd. But yeah, it would last you until there. There's also a bastard sword around here. I don't think I've received it yet. So there's not a lot of, I think there's a guy in here. A fire arrow. And then there's a lift there, but we're not going to go down that lift yet because I'm just going to replenish myself at the bonfire. So this is where we started at the ladder, and we've done a nice little circle to get back here. now it's time to replenish myself with conflict. What we're going to do now is we're going to just face the giant boss now. Last giant. Oh, but I do need to do something. Toggle that, like the torch. I do believe in here is yes. Okay, that's one of your first crystal lizards. So do remember to get that. If you sneaky little bastard it is. And they are sneaky little bastards and they go away very quick. We'll take the lift down. And this lift takes you down to the takes you down to the last giant. And this is one of your first trophies in the game. There's a guy on your left hand side, so make sure you get him. You can get through that door, but you need to get to iron bit, I can't remember what it's called. But you need the iron key for it. So I'm going to summon two guys because we're not going to make it hard for ourselves. So it's not hard to sort of beat really. I did have at this point I did have my sorceries available to me. Obviously getting the NPCs will help you with any of your bosses because they will get the majority of the attention from these bosses. I think he's coming for me though now. But that's it, it's all over. And you get his sword and the soldier's key. There's nothing else in this room. The soldier's key doesn't open that door. You do need diamond key for it. If you look at this side, you will see the turtle. The turtle at the other side as if it's lit. So what I'm gonna do is, yeah. So that's all just he does open this door. And there's any item down here. Ring of Restoration, it's very good for early game. Especially with low Etis flasks and low life gems. It's very good for that because you can just stand still in certain areas and you will recharge. You've got to wait a while, but you will eventually recharge. So these two phantom guys weren't here before, so I am going to kill them though. Problem with these guys right now is sort of run away. I just hate the thing that they do, like when they break your blocks, so it's the only reason why I'm fighting them from the rift. So them red phantoms wouldn't have been there. Any red phantoms are all in the plus game and that's it. Grand land, eh? Amber herb and that's it. He won't actually do ult to you unless you attack him. He's guarding the King's Gate, so there's no point in really killing him. He won't respawn because you can't do ult through that door yet until you get the King's Ring. So I'm just going to replenish my health for now. And all my souls. So I'm going to hope to finish off this area now. So proceeding in this direction. Yeah, I'm going to kill him just in case. As you can see, it's quite easy for me. Them guys just ganged up on me there, but I've never really come through that way, so Soldier's Key does get you up here, and this leads you to the pursuer. Now your best thing to do is, these guys will only respawn so many times, so once they've respawned so many times, they won't respawn again, so you can clear the area. In any area, apart from the Daughters of Pharaoh's second bonfire, around that area, that's the only area that I know of that doesn't do that. See, I would kill him in the normal way, but really don't want to be using soul arrows at this point. So I'm going to try and get him from behind if I can. Didn't sort of work my way, but so if he got that guy, there should be a right lot of issues clear. It's quite easy to get a backstab on. The guy up there. Obviously he didn't want to get hit by me. Just an item there. So after clearing your run, you can get some people to help you with this battle. At least one, I believe. I don't know whether you can get both of them. So we're going to go straight down here. There's only one guy that you can summon. Soldier's Key does open this door. And this particular area is actually worth getting light because it's actually pitch black. So this is the guy that we want to summon for the boss that we're just going to face, the Pursuer. This is the only guy that I can summon. I will go down that area next. The only reason for this guy really is he'll take some attention off you. I think the worst thing about this guy, I think, is the Sorcerer. There'll be no disappearing this time. Watch him, let him get the attention of him first. Because once he's got the attention, you can just fire away at him. Probably will come to me at some point, or he might not do. That was my own fault. Certainly don't want him to get you with that attack because he curses you. I want to get out of the way right now. He dies for that, you little dickhead. He survived somehow. So there's them two guys there. And the tree, you can't do a lot with them trees until you get a certain item. And you do want to use this nest, but you're not going to use it right now. What I want to do is cover the final area in this place. I'm just going to go back. So I'll come back up there, but there's one more bonfire. The only problem with this is you sort of if you get a torch lit, you can just go back to that torch, so it's not as bad. You do really want to light up this area. I can summon this guy if I like. There's skeletons down here, so I'm just going to light this area and let these skeletons appear first. Kill him. There should be another one. I think the other one's there, is it? And there's another. So you can just light your torch and sort of, it's worth lighting up this area. There will be another one around the corner, I believe. Just thought if you do come back down here, at least you can see what you're doing. That's the only reason why I do it. I don't believe I missed any items down here. I'm going to just double check it now. I don't believe I have. So if we go onwards, this will be the first area where you get an NPC, I believe, that actually invades you. And he's a bit of a bastard. So I did have my sorcerers at this point, so I would have killed him, got him out of the way. So what there is so that was really stupid of me. The crown that I'm wearing actually at the end of the first game stopped me from going hollow, but I've now become hollow. You can see my life has gone down a little bit. My maxed health. It's usually the way I die. So there's a few ways up really. Probably. You see, there's lots of these guys. You do not want these guys to hit you. Sort of going to run away and hope that I can beat him that way. Once you get through this area, it's not so bad trying to kill these. In fact, a very good place to go up a few levels. So that's probably your best way to come up here to kill these guys. Then you can just sort of get any items that are up here. Human effigy. Most useful items in the game. There is some of them turtle geezers down here now, and I'm sure there's one guy there at least now. You should be able to pick him off from here. If you come up them ladders, you're just going to get ambushed by that one guy that stood here. That's why I came up them ladders, because it was much easier to do so. You will have an NPC that's going to jump out of here before. So in here there's two guys, I believe. There's one guy there and there's one guy around the corner. Life gems. Human effigy. You can easily farm these guys quite easily after this. So this is the other side of that place that we're on about. I said that we'd come here. Now here's where the MP is going to see is going to come. I didn't expect him to pop out. This is because I'm on NG+. Oh. He won't be able to get me from up here. Thankfully. But I can get him. Right, so this is where the NPC should spawn. And there he comes, he's somewhere around, I don't know where he's actually. Oh, there you are. Yeah, it's very Soul Geyser related and all that. He actually killed me a fair few times, that guy, first time round. He did some pretty devastating damage to me. Obviously he hasn't done that much. He's very good for human effigy, NPC characters. If you're ever worried about coming across a mimic and it's a wooden chest, you can always smash it apart. That should be it. There should be no more items around this area. All you should be left with is this bonfire here. So I'm just going to walk to the second bonfire.